What is up, dude?
What?
Got your guitar? Thanks for providing the help and the music today. I really appreciate it. So what we have here, and the lighting's not very good, but look at the beauty. The beauty of the Gransfors Brook hatchet. Isn't that neat?
Mm-hmm.
Very good looking hatchet. And of course, this is the cheap Bahco. Now, what's funny is I keep wanting to call this an axe, and now that I have it in my hand, it almost feels like a small hand axe. Because look at the size of it compared to the Gransfors Brooks. See if I can get a view here. You can see, and the weight is, there's a good bit of difference in the weight. I need to look at these specs on these things, but this is got a massive head on it, and really, I accidentally showed them our experiment. I wasn't going to show you our experiment, but I guess I did. Let me start by saying I would never do this to this hatchet, okay? This little beauty is going to go on my Mobius, my Van Quest. Let me get it up here. My little bug out bag that I keep in my truck. Remember this, Barrett? Mm-hmm. This is the Van Quest Mobius. Very good stuff. I'm going to make a tactical. the Gransfors Brook is going to go tactical. Okay. The bushcrafters are going to go nuts. I'm going to make a sheath that mounts, that is compatible with Molly, the pals of webbing. Okay. So it's going to sit in its almost like a little holster bag type thing and be strapped to it like that. And that's going to be cool. And that'll stay in the back of the truck. So that's the plan for that one. And of course, I don't think there's much review needed on this that people have already done. I'm not a very good reviewer anyway. I just like stuff. So that brings us to the Bahco. The infamous Bahco, people are calling not worth the money. Well, I think it is worth the money. I think I only paid 20 bucks plus shipping. I'll have to go back and look. But it has this obnoxious color, even though I am from Tennessee and orange is our color. It's just obnoxious, and it also makes this handle slippery. So if your hands get sweaty, you know, that's a problem. It also has a barcode on it, which I don't like. So we're going to take all this off, and we're going to do it, that's right, with the crazy grinder. And I know what you people are going to say. They're going to say, that's crazy, aren't they, Barrett? Mm-hmm. They're going to say, what in the world are you doing? Well, this is why I bought this little hatchet, little hand axe, is to have fun with it. I knew, you know, no matter what I paid for it, 20, 30 bucks, it was going to be worth a little experiment. So, oh my goodness. Anyway, what I want to do is we're going to get busy. We're going to grind the crap out of this thing. We're going to make it look ugly. We're going to put some character into it. And then I'm going to put some oil, linseed oil, on it after I get this, whatever this mess is, a slippery polyurethane they put on here. I don't know what it is, but your hand would never stay, you know, this would never stain your hand the way it is. It's too slippery. And then after we do that, we might actually do some cutting with them.
So rustic looking.
Very cool.
That is
Hold
cool.
on, let me get that paint off of it. That's the effect I'm going for.
Huh.
Sort of burnt marks.
Yeah.
You know, we'll sand it and then we'll put boiled linseed oil on it. Look good. Sorry, Bahco, but you gotta go, baby. So one of the weirdest things, and I actually already broke this off, I'll show you in a picture, but it had this plastic hanger thing on there, which would have probably come off the first time you used it. So anyway, I just broke it off, so now I'm going to grind all this, make that look better. What we will do is we'll just leave the paint in the Bahco. And I'm not sure, is that supposed to be a date right there? I don't know what that is. I don't know. But anyway, we'll leave that. That's kind of cool. That'll be sort of to remind us what the orange paint looked like. We're going to take this axe here and see if we can't see how good of a chopper it is. Pretty good. Mm-hmm. Alright, so Barrett, now we're just gonna... Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, Barrett, you ready to do a little sanding?
Sure.
So I meant to put the pits in it because I like the rustic look. So now what we're trying to do is make sure just all that old finish gets off. See where it's shiny?
Yeah.
That's where the old finish is still on there. So we need to get that off, and then we'll be able to put our linseed oil on it. What am I doing? You're supposed to be doing that part.
In the band. Physically, anyway.
The drummers do the most work in the band.
Yeah. I guess singers, they do quite a bit of work too.
No, all they do is
That's
take advantage of the groupies. I'm just trying to figure out if is that the old finish right there? Sand that spot right there for a second. You might have to change, see how this, see how your sandpaper gets full or worn out?
Yeah.
Move to a different spot.
came out a little bit.
I'm seeing, it's funny, you're right, you can actually see the old finish better through the camera. Like right through here. See right through there. Alright, so Barrett, that's funny. There's my Washington DC magnet G-Webs and Hoss gave me. That sucker's stuck on there anyway. Boiled linseed oil. If I get this off with my fingernail. Dang it. Hey, I gotta hand axe and a hatchet. There we go. Alright, so we got this. We sanded this down pretty good. I like all the little character marks the grinder put in it. And it's pretty smooth. I don't want it super smooth because I want to be able to grip the thing. My hands get sweaty. So we're just going to rub some boiled linseed oil into it. That's going to look good in it there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. This is my little hatchet collection so far. I plan on getting a few more just for the fun of it. And let's see, I thought I would put these in order of quality, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, instead of length, I'll put them in order of quality. So of course this is the Bahco and this is the Gerber, just a little backpacking hatchet. This is my Condor, which really is a pretty good value. This is only $50 and I've used it a little bit. You can see edge needs to be touched up on it, but I haven't used the, I want to do a separate video on the Gransfors Brook. I always want to put an S on the end of Brook for some reason. But anyway, so there's the sheath for it. I'm going to do a separate video on this. And there's the sheath. I may use this a little more. We did do some chopping, and so far I'm not sure. There may be a problem with that edge, but I didn't do as much chopping as Wrangler Star did with his. But this one I've done a bunch. Of course, I haven't ever touched up the edge on this little Gerber, and I made this sheath for it. That's pretty cool. I was planning on making a sheath like that for this one and my Gransfors Brook and the Condor. Just got to get around to it. So anyway, hope this serves as kind of a way to show you how you can take a cheap axe, kind of make it sexy. Now this will end up rusting a little bit, which is fine. It's really the look I'm going for, to sort of have this effect where you've got the blackened metal and then the edges clean or whatever. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out and tell me what you think about this, the results of this. Of course, I got to put 4 or 5 more coats on there. So. Nice.